Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to another money making video on the main account. And just to go through some mid-game money making methods for you guys in this video. So in terms of this video, we're going to go and discover some pretty mid-levelish methods. We're going to be looking like level 60 to 70 for 3 different methods. Now, if you are enjoying the videos, please make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you guys want me to go and explore or make videos on, please drop them in the comments below. Obviously, we've got the series Grab the Hog. We are going to be starting the Slayer arc of 7-Day Bond very soon to give you guys a bit of variety in content and break up the money makers as well on the channel. Now, the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be ritual candles. Ritual candles are a very good way to make some profits and also train necromancy at the bank. Now, to do this, you can do this one of 2 ways. One is going to be making the regular ritual candle, which is going to come in a price of 460 GP. To do this, you're just going to use one of the standard candles you can buy from the shop and use a lesser necroplasm on it. I wouldn't really recommend it because it's 460 GP each. It's not going to be that great. However, a greater ritual candle is going to be a little bit better and you can roughly make about 3.6 mil per hour doing this method. So what I'm going to do is just go and test the margin for it to start with. So 2.4k, a little bit above its mid price, which is always nice as well. 300 GP is actually a pretty big jump and it's also instant selling over its mid price as well. Now, to do this, what we're going to need is going to be the original candle as well. So we're going to need a regular ritual candle and a greater necroplasm. So we'll just work out the cost of that and we can work out how much profit we're going to make. So we're going to need a necroplasm greater. So in terms of actually making this item, it's going to be, let's say 850 GP each. We're going to make about 1500 coins per candle we're going to do. And again, it's a really easy method. You can pretty much just stack as many sort of amounts of necroplasm and candles as you want in your bank. And because they stack, you can just simply keep making them. I think you make them in interactions of 60 as well. So it can be a little bit semi-AFK. You'll be training your necromancy as well and making profit with it. But level 60 necromancy is what you're going to need for that. If you're not level 60, what I recommend is a variety of combat or doing some rituals to get your level up. Level 60 necromancy really isn't hard to get because of the XP rates and the amount of damage you do to a lot of monsters as well. So as long as you train the correct monsters, which will be things like skeletons, ghouls, ghosts, anything which is weak to necromancy will make you some more profit. Anything which is weak to necromancy will just get you some more XP. But again, very decent method. One which goes under the radar because no one, quite similar to Ghostly Inks, really makes them in quantities anymore. So there might be a chance that these will be going up over time and you can get a slightly higher price. Just keep an eye on margins. Try and slow buy your other supplies as well because again, the more you save on your supplies you buy, the more money you're going to make as well. So really good method to do that. And a nice little mid-level money making method as well. Now the next one we're going to move on to is going to be smelting. And this is going to be orichalium bars. Now this is going to require level 60 smithing to do, but it would be a lot better if you did this at 68 because you'd unlock all the buffs in terms of the chance for extra bars and to also smelt the bars quicker. Now, to make a orichalcum bar, you'll need to buy a orichalcite ore as well as a dracolith ore as well. The dracolith kind of acts as the coal in this case, but you do have a chance of being able to buy these ores fairly cheap. For whatever reason, the ore prices and bar prices have been a little bit funny as of late, and because of that, it means you can pick up a little bit of a deal and make more profit as well. Now, in terms of this method, you are better to slow buy your ores over time and buy them for a much cheaper price. The dracolith seems a lot more expensive than what the orichalcum is, so if you can save any money on either, it just means you're going to make more GP at the end. So I'm going to work off a price of 4.5k for that, and then let's go 2.3. So for a price of 6.8 thousand coins, we can make an orichalcum bar. And if we go and check the price of an orichalcum bar, that's going to come in a price of 7.6k. But let's check the margin anyway, because sometimes these bars can sell for a little bit more. And as you can see here, 9.5 thousand coins. So that's nearly 2,000 coins per bar, more expensive than what they should be selling for on a grand exchange. And this is why you check margins, because we found something which is going to be significantly better than what we already thought it was. If the level sort of 68, you're going to be making about 3.6 mil profit per hour. But if you can go and get that extra sort of 2,000 coins in terms of the sell price, it just means you're going to get more and more in terms of that as well. Now, what I would do in terms of this method as well, if you have access to the family crest, you can smith into the furnace as opposed to smithing into your inventory. So without the family crest ability, what you're going to be doing is smelting at the furnace still. The bars will be coming into your inventory. If you've got the family crest and the gauntlets unlocked, and these could be the blacksmith gauntlets as well because the passive kind of overrides between the two. it basically means that you can smelt more. You can smelt up to 60, and it directly goes into the furnace bar bank. So it's the smelting gauntlets, and as you can see here, I can only do 2, but for example, I'll do something else. Let me try and make some Elder Rune bars. Because I've got the gauntlets on, I can make 60, which means I can AFK more. You get a full minute and a half to AFK, and the bars aren't coming to my inventory, they're going directly into the furnace. And because I've got the levels where I can then make more bars as well, so for this case, 68 is the level you need to make more orichalcum bars, you then get some extra profit from this as well. It's a 1 in 10 chance, and the blacksmith helmet with the modified add-on can give you another 1% chance, but that 10% chance is basically going to be free profit. So if you're going to make 1,000 bars, you're going to make 100 extra, or you're going to make 100 extra orichalcum bars. And in this case, we know they're roughly going to be 9k each, so you're going to make 900k extra profit just by having that slightly higher smithing level as well. And that's why whenever people mention smelting or smithing, I always encourage people for their current smithing level to do the tier below what they're currently able to do, because you're going to have all the passive smithing benefits and all the stuff in terms of leveling to either make the bars quicker and also get the extra bar resources as well. But this is a very good method, and in terms of like where the bar price is, that's probably the best price orichalcum's been in a long time. So definitely want to jump in and do it. I would say though, you can definitely buy things slowly over time. So make sure to do that, because you'll just save more money and you can just make more money in the long run. Now, from my info, you guys will not be surprised that the next money making method we're going to go and do is going to be mining. But it might not be the kind of mining method you guys think we'll be looking at. So we're going to actually go and look at coal rocks. Now, not any coal rocks, we're going to go to the living rock cavern, where you're going to need level 70 to do the concentrated coal. And this is going to be a method which is actually going to make a considerable amount of more money than things like concentrated gold. And to be fair, even some of the anima spots as well. Now, concentrated coal has got a very good price at the minute because the price of coal is up. For level 70 mining, it's going to be 2.6k. And not only that as well, it's going to be one of those methods which is going to be a fully AFK method for the full 15 minutes, providing you've got a couple of things you need to be able to do it. Now, for this, you're going to need a mining juju potion, a perfect one, but you can also have a perfect plus potion, because this will act as those juju potions as well. And you're also going to need some stone spirits. Now, I don't have some stone spirits, but so every time you gain an ore, your stone spirit is going to basically double that ore. And what the perfect mining juju potion does is every time that you use a stone spirit, your stamina bar resets. So because you're basically doubling your ores with the stone spirits, the juju potion is then interacting and basically resetting your stamina bar, which then means your stamina bar is always full because you're always mining the ore. And it basically means for 15 minutes, you don't have to touch your screen. Now, with it being the living rock caverns, there's a few things which makes it a little bit more AFK. You do need the golem mining sets to not have aggression from the living rock protectors. However, there are a few spots where if you wanted to go and mine coal and you don't have the outfit, you can go and do it. Now, let me just open the map up and I can show you guys here. This spot here is a coal spot where you can go in sort of mine away and you're not going to get attacked by living rock creatures. And you can pretty much do what we're doing. But to do this method, 70 mining, you're going to need coal, stone spirits, and also a perfect juju mining potion, because that, with the stone spirits, is going to be what gives you the full 15 minutes. But coal, in this method, a concentrated gold rocks is going to make 2.6 mil, which for the requirements you're going to need and how chill and AFK it is, really is a very good method. And especially if you're looking to train your mining, it's just a good way to go and do it. Now, if you wanted to go and say do your mining at nechrite or a calcum or even rune, basically the same emphasis makes the same method AFK. As long as you've got the stone spirit and a perfect juju potion, you can then AFK that as well. Mining is pretty much the same style for all the different spots. You just need the perfect juju potion and a stone spirit for it to be fully AFK, and also a porter or the ore box to just store your ore as well. But that's going to wrap up 3 pretty solid mid-level moneymakers. We've found some stuff which is definitely over the mid-price. I mean, the orichalcum being 2,000 coins over the mid-price is a massive addition to the profit. Coal is a very good way to go and train your mining especially, and you can make a lot of cash with it as well. And those ritual candles, if you're looking to train your necromancy in a slightly passive way and bank standing way, it's a really good thing to do. But that is going to be another one of these moneymakers wrapped up as well. I wanted to get enough of these out for you guys to have loads of variety in terms of the content and also the type of videos as well. These will be snugged in between some additional Slayer episodes from 7 Day Bond. But really hope you're enjoying. If you are, please make sure to leave me a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.